The fastest way that I've found to level up in Helldivers 2 isn't from playing on the hardest difficulty. I've actually found that playing on the easiest difficulty, while less fun, is the fastest way to level up, and it's the easiest way to unlock better stratagems. So as you'll see, you're going to want to find an extermination one. This works for both the automatons and the bugs, and you'll select it on trivial, and we'll jump there real quick. So now that we're here, we're going to get in our health pod and we'll select our stratagems. You're going to want to dive right between the enemy and your extract so that you're close to both. And then for our stratagems, it's not too important, but I would take like one sentry, the jetpack for faster moving, and then make sure you choose stuff that helps you kill the enemy. So like the eagle, and then we could choose either the orbital. We'll just go for the orbital thing, and then we can get our booster as well. And this will allow us to kill it really quickly and then extract. And basically, instead of doing one mission where you stay in it for a long time, you're going to want to do a mission for, or you're going to want to finish the mission as fast as possible. And the reason is that higher difficulty missions, while there's more stuff on the map, they actually don't give that much more XP. If you look at the XP that you get from harder missions, from like destroying nests and secondary objectives, it's barely anything. So what you're going to want to do now that we're here is you're going to want to go and find, first thing we'll do is call in our jump pack, but you're going to want to find where the bug is, so somewhere over there, and we're just going to call down an airstrike on it and do our best to kill it as fast as possible. We'll pull our jump pack.
Main objective near your position.
It's probably in front of us over here. So actually, now that we're here, we can just throw that down. It may not hit them, but we can also throw down our sentry as well. Okay. We can throw that over there, and we'll just start running forward and see if we can find them. See where that's going to. It is really dark on this planet. There we go. So we killed the brood commander that fast, and now it is time to run to extract. And this is what the jetpack is good for. It really lets you move quickly. And basically, while not anything special and it doesn't look fancy, this will let you get XP a lot faster than if you play on the harder difficulty, because as you can see, we get 100 XP for finishing this. It'll take us not that long. Ooh, why is it not letting us? Oh, the map's open. Side, up, 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 down, right, left, up. Oh no, I messed it up. There we go. So anyways, you will get XP a lot faster per minute if you do it this way than if you play the harder missions, because the harder missions just take so much longer, especially if you're fighting multiple chargers. A caveat here is the fastest way to do this is actually to play with friends, because if you're multiplayer, you get like 20 extra XP per person that you finish the mission with. So I would suggest, if possible, playing with friends, but not everyone has friends, and this is actually very viable as a solo player, whereas playing on hard missions can be especially rough if you're trying to play by yourself. So that's something to keep in mind. I know sometimes it can take a while to group up with people, so but yeah, it's a 2-minute extract, and that's probably the slowest part of the mission. Although if it didn't take that long to extract, you could probably make this a lot faster. Another thing you can do is you can hold open the map and see where they're spawning from, and then just throw down your orbital or whatever you have. And it should do a pretty good job of taking them out as they come. I think I didn't throw it far enough. I think that got them though. Throw down our resupply, even though we don't really need it. Yeah, this is a really dark planet. I'm not a fan. But if you just repeat these, you can sort of pretty much do these every 4 minutes, so you'll be getting these usually come out to about 200 to 250 depending on whether you have teammates. So 250 XP per every 40 minutes, or every 4 minutes. So that's like for 40 minutes, which is what a harder difficulty mission would take. You can like get 2,500 XP, whereas like a hard mission may give you like 800, right? So This is a lot more efficient per minute XP, at least from what I found. If you found a faster way, let me know in the comments below. But as you can see, nice and easy, really quick. You can do it solo, you don't have to worry about it. You know, a caveat is you could do this on easy mode too. It's basically just as easy. It's really not that hard. And if you want to do it on easy, that gives you the option of secondary objectives, and I'd say those are usually worth doing because they're about 50 XP for, you know, for a little bit more extra. And you get, you know, you can get like find super credits and war bonds easier on the easy missions. The trivial ones is pretty hard to find war bonds and medals and stuff like that. But as you can see, we'll get our XP from the main objective, which is 100. That doesn't change really. You know, if you're doing an easy, I think it's still 100. And see, it's 20 per Helldiver extracted. So if you have 3 more, you'll get, you know, 80 instead of just 20. And then the time remaining, it gives you 90 extra XP, which comes out to 200 XP. So, and if you just do these over and over again, you'll level up extremely fast. And it's very efficient. You get 1 medal. Even the medals per minute, it's pretty good. It's like 1 medal every 4 minutes, which again, if you're doing a hard mission and it's taking you the whole time, that's still pretty fast. It's like 10 medals every 40 minutes, something like that. 15 medals per hour, yeah. So I just wanted to show you a couple of other ways to make this easier on yourself. If you go into the Galactic War chart, and you know, you're on trivial and you're looking through stuff, so say you're in the automatons, I really like Ubanium, and you can't find any of the mission. You can't find any missions that are destruct, because as you can see, none of these missions are just the killing. You can always check a different one, and sometimes you'll find missions there on the other map that are just destroying. As you can see, there just like aren't any missions right now, which is interesting. So there are 2 things you can do. You can either go over to the bugs, which is what I did for the video actually, and you know, search on these maps and see if you can find one of the terminate ones, just because the killing the enemies is way faster than any of the other types of missions. The raising the flag, you have to wait a long time. The broadcast is probably a second best if you really can't find any, but I feel like most of the time, if you just look on all of them, you can eventually find them. Like here's an extermination, there's another extermination. So, you know, you can definitely find them eventually if you look well enough. But I think like, you know, when it was only Angel's Venture, Heath, and then those 2, it was sometimes hard to find them. So what you can do is, if you can't find any of those, instead of doing this on trivial, you can go to easy and search there as well. As there's a slightly different array of missions on easy versus trivial, and this is actually a pretty nice mission. It's where you just have to deal with an antenna, which is really easy. It doesn't take much time at all. And then, you know, there's also ones where you can eliminate them. You have to eliminate 2, but again, it's really not that hard. And so that's another nice one to do if you can't find them on trivial. And again, all of this can really be done solo. You know, and for weapons, it's largely personal preference. I think most of the weapons in this game are pretty strong by design. But if you want my opinion on it, this is specific to the automatons. I would just go with the main assault rifle. It's really strong against them. Do go for headshots. It's just really strong. I think against bugs, my favorite would either be this SMG or the shotgun. They're both found from what in the world? Okay, it's not letting me click on the warbond right now. They're both found from that warbond. So, but yeah, and I don't really like that gun. The R36 is okay, but the magazine size is not great. This gun sucks. I just don't even use that one. The nice thing about the machine gun is it is one-handed, so if you need to carry something, you can shoot this while still carrying. But yeah, the shotgun's probably my favorite overall, but this is really good for the automatons because they shoot back, and this is just a good overall SMG. Anyways, I hope y'all found this video helpful. I'll continue to make Helldivers content this week. I have a tips and tricks video in the works that I'll have coming out soon. And other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, y'all, and I'll see you next time.